All right, let's get right into it. Today, we're going to break down a blueprint that's a total game changer. We're talking about taking your newsletter from something you do on the side, a hobby, and turning it into a completely automated, high-ticket revenue machine. This isn't just about cranking out content. Nope. This is about building a real, sellable digital asset. So let's dive in. I love this quote because it just hits the nail on the head. It perfectly frames the huge mental shift we're talking about here. It's a bold promise, right? We're moving away from just creating stuff to actually building an automated system for wealth. And the key, this is so important, isn't about working harder. It's about building smarter. So let's talk about why this is even necessary. Why do we need a whole new model? Well, the old way of doing things, it's broken. That traditional approach of manually finding and curating every single piece of content, it's becoming completely unsustainable. Honestly, in today's creator economy, which moves at lightning speed, it's just way too slow. And frankly, it's not profitable. And you can really see the two paths laid out right here. It's a pretty clear choice. On one side, you've got the manual grind. You know what this feels like, right? Endless hours hunting for content, pushing those spammy, low-ticket affiliate links. And at the end of the day, it's still just a hobby. But on the other side, that's automated authority. Here, discovery is automated. The whole thing runs on autopilot. You're focused on high-ticket value, and what you're building is a real, sellable asset. It's night and day. All right, so how do we actually build this thing? Where do we even start? Well, it all begins with what we'll call the discovery engine. This is the heart of the whole system. Let's walk through exactly how you can create an automated pipeline that does all the heavy lifting for you, finding the absolute best content in your niche so you don't have to. This process is really the foundation of the whole system, and it breaks down into 3 simple steps. First up, you aggregate. This is where you use things like Python scripts and RSS aggregators to just pull in a constant stream of industry news in real time. Step 2 is to filter. Now, this is absolutely crucial. You have to separate the signal from the noise, right? Isolate that really high-value data. And then finally, step 3, you structure it. You organize all that great data into a centralized database that's perfectly prepped for the AI to come in and do its magic. Okay, so we've got our pipeline of high-value data all set up. Now we get to the really exciting part. This is where AI takes over, and it transforms that raw information into personalized content that actually builds a community and, most importantly, drives revenue. And this brings us to this cool concept called phantom newsletters. What are they? Basically, they're automated newsletters powered by large language models, or LLMs. And what they do is incredible. They can take dry technical updates and rewrite them into these super engaging stories, all with zero manual writing from you. They maintain a human-like brand voice, all while running completely on autopilot. You see, the AI's real job here is to be a storyteller. It's not just spitting out facts. It's taking those dry technical updates and reframing them as compelling narratives that actually connect with your community and make them want to engage. That's the transformation. But it doesn't stop at just storytelling. The AI also handles monetization, and it does it intelligently. It literally analyzes the content of each newsletter and dynamically injects personalized calls to action. So imagine pairing a specific industry breakthrough with a super relevant high-ticket consulting offer or a piece of enterprise software. It feels natural, it feels valuable, and it's the complete opposite of that cheap affiliate spam feel. Now that we have automated content and this smart monetization system, how do we actually deliver it? Well, the key is a strategy that's designed to build a powerful relationship with your subscribers before you ever ask for a sale. And this is what we call the value-first funnel. It's simple, but it's so powerful. It all starts with delivering immense value, sharing those high-impact breakthroughs and insights. This builds trust and establishes you as an authority in your space. And only after that credibility is locked in do you present a relevant, high-ticket offer. It's a pull, not a push. Now, to make this entire funnel truly run on autopilot, the technology behind it is key. You've got to choose platforms that have seamless API integration. This is what enables a totally zero-friction system where the newsletter is written, monetized, and sent out every single week, all automatically. So, we've built one automated machine. That's amazing. But the final stage of this blueprint is all about multiplication. It's about taking this one successful system and scaling it into a true portfolio of digital assets. And the strategy for scaling is simple but incredibly powerful. First, you analyze. You look at your key metrics to know exactly when the model is proven and ready to be replicated. Second, you diversify.
You expand into new high-ticket verticals, think fintech, enterprise SaaS, biotech, you name it, to maximize your revenue streams. And most importantly, you build with the end in mind, always viewing each newsletter as a long-term, sellable asset. And that really brings us to the final big question. After seeing this whole blueprint, you have to ask yourself, is my newsletter a hobby or is it the foundation of a future sellable asset? Are you ready to transform it into an automated system that builds true financial freedom? The choice, and now the system, is yours.